Let's go, baby. Let's go. Emote on the little boy. Woo! There's blood on the ground.
Holy crap. That's a squirrel.
Hey guys. So if you keep up with our channel and our content, you know that Mega is no stranger to having unwanted visitors in our house. Last year, we had a bird right here in Trip and Max's room that was flying all around. Things got crazy. Also, over the summer, I left a bag of potatoes in the kitchen cupboard right here. And whenever I got back in the fall, those potatoes had turned into a nest for fleas. With that being said, we took care of both of those situations. But what we're gonna talk about in today's video is different. The creature that was living in our house absolutely wrecked us and took much of a toll. This was a straight out war that we had, and I'm gonna narrate you through the whole thing. So sit back, enjoy this. It should be fun. And I'm gonna take you all the way back before Christmas break. First off, we got Ethan, who is one of our newest housemates, down here grinding on Fortnite, which actually, let me show the TV. We got a massive TV.
Yes, sir.
Also, some other upgrades that we've got here is we have a massive American flag. And here in the poker and ping pong room, we have the cockpedo in the corner. But one thing that we definitely will be talking about tonight is there's rumors that Tyler saw some rats in our house last night. And also, Rib and Ethan were playing FIFA down here earlier today, and they heard rats in the ceiling above us. So that's going to be a fun time. We're going to look into it, see if it's valid at all. But Ethan, you got anything?
What's up, vlog? Boys just got 2 dubs in a row, going for the 3rd right now. It's pretty lit.
All right, cool. Rib, if you see a rat in the house, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna give it a big old kiss.
So all of us at Mega House, we left after filming that vlog, and we went home to celebrate Christmas with our families for a few weeks. And then whenever we got back, rice all over the floor of the kitchen. So on January 5th, I said I've had enough. And I bought mouse poison from the grocery store because they didn't have mouse traps. So we leave the mouse poison out for a few days, and we didn't see anything until Wednesday, January 10th, whenever at about 6:50 in the morning, me and Camden were upstairs in the kitchen, and I saw a large mouse go across the floor. This was my breaking point. I said, no more. I'm going to the store today to go get actual traps. So on January 10th, I drove to Walmart, I got some mouse traps, and I placed them out all over the house. Alright guys, so here's the crime scene. There's this hole that's been covered up by this. But you'll see insulation that's all in the corner. Also, there's this brown stuff, which you're probably wondering, Blake, what's that brown stuff? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's coca powder. And what else do we find in this coca powder? That's been eaten through and has been traced all the way like over here. And it's up here. There's rice up here. So this little John dies tonight. I'll tell you that. He's not living another night at Mega without paying rent. I've had it up to my tippy top with this little boy. You know what? It's ready for Stuart Little to be put in the ground. Hate that kid. So the next morning, I went and checked all the traps, and I found that the trap and underneath the sink had been set off. Also, what I found there? A packet of Swiss Miss cocoa powder that had been drug in underneath the sink. Now, before anything else could happen, Drew sent this text, which says that he heard noises coming from a hole which our landlord Charles placed into our wall trying to fix a ceiling leak. And there's also a ramen package in there. So, thanks, Charles. I began getting so paranoid about these rats that I couldn't sleep. Minutes would tick by as I tossed and turned in bed. For one thing was sure, these rats weren't just living in our house. They were living in my mind. I couldn't fall asleep at night as I began to wonder, where are these rats coming from? How many rats are there? Are they just coming from underneath the dishwasher or under the sink too? What if they're coming out of the holes in the bathroom? Oh my gosh, there's a hole underneath the door at mine and Camden's room. What if they're in the room? Well, honestly, if they're in the room, there's no need to worry because Camden sleeps on the floor and they would have to climb up walls in order to get to me. And rats can't climb up walls, right? Dear God. Hey guys, so I am headed to Lowe's right now to buy rat cages. Think that this should do the job. Yeah. I walked into Lowe's hardware store in such a good mood. And whenever I arrived at the rodent section, I quickly became overwhelmed at the extreme amount of choices that I had to choose from. These traps looked pretty good, but something just wasn't quite right. They needed something more. Perfect. After having Tyler to test out the power of these traps, I decided to set the traps with peanut butter and topped with cocoa powder. Now, the thing that's ironic about this is that the peanut butter would not only kill the rats, but they would also kill our roommate Tyler, who is very allergic to nuts. After putting out these traps, I was in such a good mood. I was so optimistic that we would have our problems taken care of. Oh, but I was so naive whenever I found out that I had been outsmarted by these rodents. Hey guys, so we woke up this morning. It's a good morning.
Woke up right now because Blake was knocking in the hallway.
And check this out, guys. In the upstairs hallway, there's a wrapper over here, and ramen. There's freaking ramen.
That's crazy. You're telling me that wasn't faked?
No.
I got back this morning at like 6. I did not see that stuff in the hallway.
You got here at 6 and I was like,
Yeah.
This is like where the ramen's at?
Yep.
I felt so defeated. If only I had baited the traps with chicken-flavored ramen noodles, then this would all be over. But then Ethan claimed that I had staged the entire thing just to film content for YouTube.
Come closer and look at this. See the ramen packet right here, how it's ripped very cleanly, straight lines, right? But the ramen packet right here is like gnawed on and chewed open, right? Why would a rat have, like, it doesn't make sense that it would have had different ways of like opening the packet all around. Also, ramen was in the packet like this. Why would the rat have opened the entire packet and then only nibbled on the corner of the packet?
What if the rat was like nibbling here and then with his little paws like ripped it and then it was like straight tear?
He's trying to yank the packet through the hole, and he's also trying to eat it at the same time. And that's why there's like bits of like ramen plastic in the hole as well, because he was trying to bring it.
So you're telling me that there was no ramen in the hole, but there was ramen plastic in the hole?
Because he probably ate the ramen.
This would have to be a pretty elaborate plan if this was human.
No, this is a college guy plan to rip open a packet of ramen and leave it next to the only hole in the wall upstairs.
Fair, I'm not a college guy.
Maybe we just actually have a rat problem.
Now, I kid you not, on Tuesday, January 16th at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, I get woken up to the sound of something like thrashing on the ceiling over me. Now granted, I sleep on a bunk bed, so I have about like this much space between the ceiling and my face. and I couldn't go to sleep for like an hour to 2 hours because I was just so paranoid and wondering like, what's gonna fall on my face into this bed with me? I genuinely could not wait for this rat to be taken care of. And oh, sweet victory, it came soon.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Emote on the little boy. Emote. Emote. Let me emote on you. Let me emote.
Bro, what?
That's right, baby. Holy.
Did I have it just out?
Huh? I don't know. She dead though. She dead. Woo! Another day. Another victory for the Fortnite OGs. Taking out the sweps. The imposters among us. It's probably been there for the night. Let's see, is there anything here? Nope.
Sometimes when I get up in the middle of the night, like when I go to the bathroom, I like have the temptation to like look to see if it's there, but I just can't bring myself to it because I know if I do, I'll never fall back asleep.
Hey, she's dead. We win. Wow. Today is a good day. Well, vlog, we made it. Let's hope that there's only one. Hey, Ethan, can you do your rat duty?
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
It's a rat. Homie is large. There's blood on the ground.
Oh, nice. I might have to come clean it this afternoon. 'Cause I haven't cleaned it this afternoon. I gotta do a quick time process. Holy crap. That's a squirrel.
It's big. Dude, that thing is massive. Look at the tail on it. That's like longer than a foot.
Hey,
You can see his broken back.
good work,
too.
dog.
You got
You can
it.
see his broken back.
We got it.
That's a big. It's a big.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one.
7 inches long, you said, with almost a 9-inch tail.
Yeah.
Come up to about 15 inches.
Imagine the time that y'all were jiggling around the basket.
I don't know where he went.
If that thing ran out of that basket.
I'm glad it didn't.
Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. It was all over. Tyler said that the rat was 9 inches long in its body and 7 inches in its tail. You may go back and analyze the tapes, and you may get a different measurement, but honestly, I'm gonna stick with Tyler's measurements because that sounds pretty crazy, and it's a really good story, so I'm gonna stick with that. Honestly, it feels really good to be living in Mega House now with no rats. Unless there's more.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the marked sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You'd be taking Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really love to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Okay, nice.